So this is a Sundance movie.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to this festival before?
Never to Sundance. We've always been big fans of Sundance, right? I mean, you've been sort of aware of it for years.
Yeah, from the beginning, I actually thought this was a perfect film for Slamdance. Slamdance, as some of you know, is what Sundance used to be. I mean, Sundance has become very big and has very big movies with huge budgets. A lot of them already have distribution and big stars in them. And Slamdance was born 14 years ago and only takes 10 feature narrative films. They have 1,200 submissions. They have no one. They can't be bought by agents or producers or anything. So the films are judged on the merits, and we were very, very honored to be one of the 10 films to be selected to be in the feature narrative competition.
What genre would you describe this film as?
Well, it's a totally unique genre on one hand, and because it's shot in the first person by the actors in the film, it follows some of the conventions of the road movie, but the film takes place all in one day and all in one city, and Los Angeles becomes a microcosm for the entire world, and this day becomes a concentrated journey that feels like you might have traveled for months with these people and really gotten to know them and known them down to their depths.
So, Olivia, explain how that works when you're actually part of the filmmaking team.
Well, it was a new experience for me being a part of. Tao and I are married, so this was our experience working together for the first time, and I fully enjoyed being a part of the process from the beginning to end. You know, actors often, our job is done once we wrap on set on our last day of shooting, so I've been able to see this film all the way through, which has been really inspiring for me. And as far as shooting the actual film with this kind of genre, it was so different because, first of all, it was all in one day, so continuity was kind of an interesting challenge and one that we accepted, and I think we did a pretty good job with it. We were shooting it on the weekends because we only had limited days during which we could shoot because I was also doing house. And so it was this great kind of switching back and forth between a very structured show and this completely wild, very grassroots, guerrilla style independent film. And it kept me balanced. It was great.
Explain how the cameras work. Who holds what? Who does what?
Okay, well, I come from a background in documentary filmmaking. I've always seen the camera as a tool for personal expression, and I wanted to make a film that kind of took that to the next level and into narrative filmmaking. And so we thought of this story that was inspired by true events, where two brothers, one has to bail the other one out of jail, and he has 12 hours to get him into rehab, or he's going to go to prison for 3 years. So the idea was that the brother who's doing the rescuing has his own issues and his own addiction, which is that he likes to film everything. So and he's a documentarian, and we're a couple in the film, and we're supposed to be doing a documentary on the American prison system, and we get called away from it. We have this camera, and I say, well, if you're going to get us into this mess, we're at least going to film it, you know. And so that's the excuse for filming the whole experience.
And so what was it like for you? Did you have to do a lot of really hard on-the-run kind of first? There were no takes. I mean, how does that work? How did you do that?
There were a lot of takes. A lot. There was a lot of rehearsal involved, a lot of preparation in this kind of film. The more rehearsal that you do, by the time you get to shoot it, then it really adds layers and makes it a lot better of an experience.
And what camera did you use?
Oh, we used the HD camera, Panasonic HVX200, and that, I mean, this film would have been impossible without that. The digital technology to get a cinematic image that has a high resolution, enough to screen in a big theater, but still is portable enough, is quite amazing.
So you'll show it digitally here as well?
Yes, we will show it digitally here.
When's your first screening?
Our first screening is in a few hours at 6 o'clock. It premieres tonight, a Friday night screening. It's great. And then we show again on Monday. And then we go to Santa Barbara Film Festival right afterwards.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for coming in and talking to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us. It's great.
Thank you.